An AMBIDEX gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until AMBIDEX game polling closes.
And of course, Dia would be the one to open it. Of course. I knew it. Anyway, that particular medicine that we found, I have no idea what it means, but I think there could be a possibility that this particular medicine might actually unlock a certain route for us that we had an issue with in the past. The particular route that I'm talking about maybe could be this, 5 minutes of life. Who knows, maybe it's some sort of an antidote, maybe some sort of a counteracting agent. I think that's what it could be. I generally think that's what it could be. Some sort of a counter agent that can deal with the muscle relaxant that stops our lungs in our watches, I think. So maybe what we found is actually really important. We can actually use it to continue this particular pathway to whatever route that we were on here. I don't remember this particular route. I think it was I actually don't remember what kind of route it was. Was it a, it wasn't a Tamiyochi route, was it? No, it was something else, some other route that we were on. I don't remember this particular route. Was it a K route? I don't know. I don't remember, to be honest. God, it's been forever. Maybe it's this route here. I don't remember. What was the route? I don't remember at this point anymore. I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize. What the hell?
Somebody else must have opened one of the AB rooms.
Why would they do that? Whatever. We should be heading back anyway. I headed for the door.
Wait!
Clover's voice stopped me. What is it? Turned to see her pointing toward the wall with the treatment pods.
The screen, it changed.
What?
The screen on the pod's monitor thingy.
It did? Oh yeah. It says recent operation records. Stepped closer and began to read. What it said was interesting. Currently treating one subject. That one subject had to meet Quark. This was the pod we put him into, after all. I read on. 7:48, one subject released. 8:06, one subject successfully restored. 8:16, cold sleep mode disengaged. Beginning restoration of one subject. All prior records have been erased. Authorization admin. Check the other pods. They were all the same. 7:48, one subject released. 8:06, one subject successfully restored. 8:16, cold sleep mode disengaged. Beginning restoration of one subject. All prior records have been erased. Authorization admin. Whoa, what is all this?
I think it's saying that about 8 hours ago, somebody in this pod woke up from cold sleep. Well, 3 people actually. 1 for each pod. They all say the same thing, see?
That's before we woke up, huh? Sorry. I don't know what happened there. I was in the middle of a yawn there. I mean, it hasn't been 8 hours yet.
Yeah.
So the 3 pod people could be 3 of us. They could have been captured earlier. You know how much earlier? And they were thawed out 8 hours ago and carried into the AB rooms.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. I really don't think there'd be anyone else in here besides the 9 of us. Well, I guess it's actually the 10 of us, huh?
Yeah. If me and the old woman we found, then it would be 10, wouldn't it? So, who were the 3 pod people?
Don't ask me. How am I supposed to know that? All it says is subject. A, that's creepy. B, it doesn't tell us anything about who they might have been.
It doesn't say what they were when they were put into cold sleep either.
And this bit, where it says, all prior records have been erased. Authorization admin. That seems pretty suspicious to me.
I wonder whether it wouldn't just write the time though.
What?
Well, you said it yourself. Log says 8 hours ago, not like 9:15 a.m. Those minus signs have to mean this far to the past. Who would ever write the time like that?
Yeah, that is weird.
Maybe Zero Senior doesn't want us to know what the actual time is.
Why not?
Hell if I know. Speaking of things, I don't know. Why did this stuff suddenly show up? Seems like whatever it was that was triggered this activated as soon as we opened the door to leave.
Wouldn't that mean Zero Senior set it up to work that way?
Yeah, but why? That's what I'm asking. What reason would he have to do that?
Maybe he wanted us to see the records.
Perhaps, but he deletes a bunch of data. Why?
Could it all be a trick?
A trick?
All of these records are fake. Zero Senior just set it up to mess with us.
So you're saying this was just a joke?
Well, I can't say for sure, but it seems possible, right?
No, it doesn't make sense.
Well, let's ask somebody else. Maybe they can think of something.
Yeah, you're right. If the AB gates have opened, we should be heading back to the warehouse anyway.
Yeah, and we need to tell everyone what happened with Quark.
We double-checked that Quark was alright in his pod, then hurried out of the treatment center. Pretty sure Quark is gonna be okay, I think. Maybe. Pretty certain he'll be fine. We just gotta make our way back, though. We'll go to the warehouse, right? Yeah, we're heading up to the warehouse. That's where we're gonna see everything. And the white doors and everything. Memento Mori. Still have no idea what Memento Mori even stands for. Is this another warehouse?
It looks just like the other one. Hey, could you show me that map? Yeah, I thought so. This one is right under the floor A warehouse.
Huh. So it is.
Oh, are those?
Those doors are white?
And there are 3 of them.
Okay, let's go take a closer look.
I knew it. These are chromatic doors. See?
It feels so weird revisiting this particular part every single time in the game, because this is like what, the 3rd time or 4th time or 5th time we experience meeting the chromatic doors with somebody like that. It's getting a little daunting, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's because I've been recording all morning, I don't know.
They've got a little box right next to them, just like the others.
So these are the 3rd round chromatic doors, huh? I guess we'll be coming back here pretty soon.
Yeah, well, we might not have to.
What do you mean?
We both have 6 BP right now.
Yeah, that's true. So?
We're a pair, right?
Yeah.
And who's our opponent?
Quark.
Exactly. But he's in the pod right now, so...
If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Clover.
Results will be displayed in...
Sorry, I thought it was gonna give us more lines. You aren't saying we should pick Betray, are you?
Weren't you planning to? I thought that was why you were okay with option C when we were making the groups.
No, that's not... I thought that with Quark's condition, I'd be able to choose ally and not worry about getting betrayed.
Oh, come on. You don't need to lie to me. We're partners. That means we share the same destiny. So let's not hide anything from each other, okay?
I'm not hiding anything.
Wait, you're serious? You were really going to pick ally? Whoa, hold on a second there. We might not get another chance like this. Let's say we ally and get up to 8 points. We don't know if we'll be able to get any points next round. For all we know, there might not even be a next round. There are 3 other people with 6 BP, right? Dio, K, and Phi. What do you think's going to happen if one of them gets 9 points this round?
That's not going to happen.
Why not?
Phi and Luna are playing against Temioji. He's only got 1 BP left though. I really don't think they'll pick Betray. Temioji picked ally, that'd kill him. The same goes for Dio. He's playing against Alice and Kay, and Alice's BP.
No! Don't even think about that!
I agree. But her BP is the same as Thamriyell's, so unless Dio is willing to kill someone, he won't be able to... Unless he's willing to kill somebody, he won't be able to get his BP to 9.
Then Alice has to vote betray.
Yeah, that's generally the best defensive choice.
But if Dio chooses ally,
then
K would have 9 BP.
Yeah.
Jeez. Well, it's just like I said then. If K gets 9 BP, then there won't be a third AB game.
Well, that's not necessarily the case.
So it's over when someone gets 9 BP.
Nope. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on!
So you think that K will stay here, even if he gets enough points to leave?
I don't know, but it's possible.
No, it's not!
Well, we can think about it how we're going to vote later. For now, we need to get back to the others. There's a couple of things I've gotta do when we go back.
Fine.
Okay, back to floor A then. Let's move. I turned and headed for the exit. After a few moments, I heard Clover's footsteps following behind me.
Clover.
Oh, thank goodness you're back.
Yep.
Are we last ones?
Yes.
Hey, where's Quark?
Thamriyell's expression was furious, and from the way he was stomping toward me, I felt like I was only a few seconds before I was on the ground with his hands around my neck. I explained what had happened with Quark in the pods as quickly as I could.
So are these pod things really safe?
Probably.
Probably?
No, they're definitely safe. He's fine.
Well, are they safe or aren't they? Look, I'm just worried about him, all right? Can you take me to this treatment center, Clover?
Don't
worry. We've still got 20 minutes left. Plenty of time to go have a look and come back.
Okay. Come on then.
As soon as she finished, she was off. Thamriyell followed her at her heels. In the blink of an eye, they were gone. Out the magenta door. I guess the choice to vote is on us. Alright, you guys got some explaining to do.
I beg your pardon?
You opened the AB gates before Clover and I got back, didn't you? I want to know why the hell you go and do something like that.
Sigma, take a look.
As she spoke, Fi gestured toward the line of AB rooms. Only one was open.
It's not like we opened them all up.
So you're saying only one person or one pair jumped the gun here?
Yes.
Well then, who was it?
I opened it.
Of course. So it was you. Figured as much.
It's not really a big deal, okay? I mean, you came right back.
Yes, Dio. Yes, it is a big deal.
Why? If you hadn't made it back by the deadline, you'd have just defaulted to ally.
No, not just. Are you telling me you didn't know? Didn't you find one of those notes?
What?
I found this in the treatment center.
There was no such thing in the pressure exchange chamber.
I didn't see one in the pantry either.
Huh? Well, whatever. You should really probably read it, though.
Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not a option. If both parties refuse to vote, then every bunny gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote.
You get it now? If we hadn't gotten back in time, Clover, Quark, and I could have died. You just...
Alright, I get it. Sorry. Cut me some slack though, man. I didn't know.
So you wouldn't have opened the gate if you did.
Of course I wouldn't have. What the hell, bro?
Partially want to trust him. I feel like Dio is a scummy person. He has his own ulterior motives, the greater ulterior motives that, you know, are all about him and very selfish motives that he has. But I don't think he would have done that. No, I don't think he would have done that. There are moments where I can trust him and there are moments where I cannot trust him. It really depends on who I'm going with. Right now he's pissed at Alice. He's not happy with Alice, so you got no malicious against us. That's kind of good and kind of bad, because that means he's a very destructive person that has some sort of an aggro onto somebody, and that aggro continues onto somebody no matter what. Anyway.
You said the room you went into was a treatment center, right?
Yeah.
If they treat people there, I'd think they'd have shelves of medicine and stuff. Did you find any Excalibur?
No. It's not really that kind of place. It just had those pods and that was it. Besides, if we found anything to cure Radical 6, we wouldn't have put Quark to the pod.
I see. Can the pod cure Radical 6?
No, unfortunately.
How do you know that?
Oh, well, it says so on the screen next to the pods. Something about how it can provide relief from the symptoms, but it can't actually cure the disease. That's better than nothing, though. Can we tell him about the medicine? Oh, right. There's one more thing about the pods I should tell you. No, don't talk about the pods. Talk about the injection gun thing that you have. Talk about that. That's important, isn't it? Whatever. As quick as I could, explain what the record had said about the pod's occupants and the cold sleep.
Cold sleep?
Are you suggesting that 3 of us were, until recently, cryogenically frozen?
If you can trust what you read, yeah.
Which of us are the pod people then?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Didn't say who they were, or even... Sorry, when they were frozen.
So this cold sleep, that means they basically froze the body solid, right? Not like how a bear or something hibernates where it just slows way down.
Yeah, I think so.
So what would happen to the heart?
What?
Wouldn't it stop when you were put into a cold sleep?
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
What it? Oh. So if we go into the cold sleep, our bracelets would come off.
Then we can just defrost ourselves right away.
You said there were 3 pods, right?
We'd only need to do it 3 times for the 9 of us.
Uh-huh.
I imagine that will work for you, but perhaps not so much for me.
The armor.
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll figure something out. We should go have a look at any rate. We'll be able to come up with a plan once we know more.
Of course.
That's actually interesting. We could try to get this to work, technically, if you think about it logistically. And then...
What? What do you mean the cold sleep function doesn't work?
Oh.
I'm sorry.
You don't have anything to apologize for, Luna. Zero Senior must have just locked it down.
But when Clover and I were here, it worked.
Yeah, I remember checking it.
Then that bastard set this up. Oh, that's low.
It is not pleasant, but consider this. We have seen how thorough Zero is. Would he really have left such an obvious loophole?
Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. If Zero Jr. heard me, he could have shut it off.
Whatever the case, it is an unfortunate outcome.
Unfortunate? Really? You sure? Aren't you just a little bit relieved? After all, we were gonna get our bracelets off while you were stuck with yours.
How could you say that? I would never be so petty as...
Before Key could finish, the announcer's voice echoed through the facility.
10 minutes remain until AMBIDEX game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Time's running out. We should get back, guys.
I'm staying here. I can't leave Quark.
Are you nuts, old man? You're a solo. Luna and Phi could kill you.
Yeah, I know. I've only got 1 BP.
Exactly. If you don't vote, you'll default to ally. All they have to do is pick Betray.
We won't. You staying here won't change our vote.
Right. We always intended to choose ally. Tenmyoji staying here is just another reason for us to stick to that plan.
Luna has the same number of BP as you, Tenmyoji. Normally, the safe plan would be to choose Betray. Since you will be unable to betray them, then Phi and Luna can choose to ally without worrying about their own points.
Yes.
Well, there you go. I trust Phi and Luna.
Trust Luna, don't trust Phi.
I'm sure they'll choose ally.
Like, don't get me wrong, Phi is a really good person so far. At least I trust her more than I trust a lot of people like Thamriyell here. But there's still a lot of the unknowns about her. She knew our name was Sigma. I don't know how, or why, what for. There's something about her that we don't know yet. Something about maybe her possibly also accessing the morphogenic field somehow, I don't know. Something really interesting happened in Dio and that left a lot of questions for me. Sounds good. Okay then, Thamriyell, you take care of Quark.
You think I need you to tell me that? I won't take my eyes off him for a minute.
Come on. We don't have much time left. We need to go.
Back at the Flore warehouse, we open the AB rooms. Oh yeah, now we gotta choose whether we betray or ally with Quark.
4 minutes remain until AMBIDEX game polling closes.
Alright, Clover. We should probably head into.
Okay.
She got excited. In her head, she's probably thinking, are we gonna be betraying or Quark now, or are we gonna let him go? We're gonna let him live.
Sigma, do you remember what I said back in the other warehouse?
Yes, I do. Let me go ahead and save before we continue with that train of thought, alright? Okay. Now that we're saved. Now. I don't know if choosing one or the other is gonna do anything for us. I think there's a possibility, right? Let's just go ahead and let's look at our options. Got two roughly equal options here, right? One can probably get us to escape the room, which would be also messed up because we'd be betraying Quark and we'd be leaving everybody as well. Two, we could be locked up here. Now, I don't know if this is the right or wrong route for us to take here or not. But let's consider the options, just in case. Yeah. You told me we should betray Quark, since we might not get another chance. Chance like this. Right?
Yeah. Can I, take that back?
Huh?
I changed my mind a little bit after talking to Thamriyell. I think we should choose ally.
Hey, that's more than just a little bit. That's like someone trading in a Shih Tzu for a German Shepherd. What the hell happened with you two? Did he say something to you?
I can't tell you.
This further adds into the fact that maybe Thamriyell is Santa. And they know somehow each other. But then how is she so young? What? Why?
I just can't. You'd laugh if I did anyway.
I won't laugh.
Really?
Promise.
Well, I still can't tell you.
Hey, come on.
I promised. I told Thamriyell I wouldn't tell anybody.
Alright, fine. I won't ask about it again. But Thamriyell doesn't really have anything to do with me, to do with this, right? Our opponent is Quark.
No, he does matter. Quark is really important to Thamriyell. If we betray Quark, we're betraying Thamriyell. Come on, don't you remember? When we were going into the red, blue, and green doors, Thamriyell said something.
I didn't say there wasn't anyone I trusted. There's one person, Clover. I just know that you'll keep him safe.
I can't betray somebody who'd say that about me.
Seemed pretty ready to betray him back on floor B.
That's because I didn't know who he was.
Oh, so you're saying you know who Thamriyell really is?
Well, if what he told me was true, yeah.
This...
1 minute remains until AMBIDEX game polling closes.
It hurts! It hurts internally and externally. Right now on my forehead. Ow. Shit. This further adds onto my theory that Thamriyell is Santa. Right? Same hair, same shitty attitude. Looking for Kane. But at the same time, after experiencing the ending with Thamriyell, I say fuck Thamriyell and fuck Quark. Quark probably has nothing to do with this, but I still say if Quark has something to do with Thamriyell, then Quark is on Thamriyell's side, and if we screw over Quark, we screw over Thamriyell, so I partially want to screw over Thamriyell. That's just me though, because I'm salty as hell after that Thamriyell ending. That Thamriyell ending was bullshit. That was so bad. That was so awful. I hated it. I absolutely hated it. Partially because the ending didn't give us the answers, partially gave us some more questions, and gave us a sap story that I didn't care for. Ah!
Please, choose ally.
You aren't going to try and vote yourself?
If I try, you'll just throw me off, right? I don't think I'm strong enough to fight you. So...
Alright. With that, I turned to face the voting machine. The question was, what do I do? Ally? Or betray? Just as Clover had said, betraying Quark was like betraying Thamriyell. That wasn't even taken into account in consideration that Quark was just a kid. That he was infected with a deadly disease that would almost certainly kill him if he didn't do something. How could I betray someone like that? Only a monster would take advantage of a helpless child for their own gain. On the other hand, what Clover said in the warehouse on floor B was true. It was unlikely that I'd get a chance like this again. But just betray that I have 9 BP. I would be able to escape for this godforsaken hellhole.
10 seconds remain until AMBIDEX game polling closes.
So what would my choice be? What do I do? Ally or betray? Chose
3, 2, 1.
Only because Clover asked me to. Only because Clover asked me to. Only because Clover really wants me to pick Ally. And maybe, hopefully, she will explain exactly what's going on here. I'm gonna regret this decision so much. I'm gonna regret this decision so much.
Round 2 of the AMBIDEX game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation.
Clover, please don't make me regret this. Clover, please. Please.
Now opening.
Please don't make me regret this. I just want to just point them after the other, back to back, and I can't handle that.
What did you choose, Sigma?
You didn't see me push the button?
No.
Huh. Well, you know in a moment. Let's go. I gave her a light pat on the shoulder and headed toward the wall where the results would be displayed.
Results from round 2 of the AMBIDEX game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Oh yeah, I also want to see how others voted as well. If anybody got a 9. Of course. Uh-huh. Welp, I guess we're all still stuck here.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
So you chose Ally, huh?
Yeah. Quark is sick, a kid, and unable to vote. I couldn't just bring myself to betray someone like that.
Thank you.
No need to thank me. All I did what anyone would have. I hope she answers us and tells us a little bit more about the whole thing. I need to know, y'all. I really need to know. I want to know. I want to see this through. So you guys chose Ally too, huh?
Of course. Tenmyoji had only one BP left, and he was guaranteed to vote ally. So there's no way we could betray somebody in that position.
If we had, then he'd...
Yeah, you didn't have much choice. Alice, Kay, and Dio, on the other hand, seem to have had a less pleasant round.
Hey, what the hell is your problem? You're either crazy or just an asshole. Were you trying to kill me?
No, nothing like that.
Well then, what was it like? If we'd voted ally,
You would be dead. The needles in your bracelet would have activated, killing you.
See? That's exactly what I'm talking about. I didn't think there was any way in hell you guys would choose ally, not with Alice's BP at 1. The only way you could possibly vote was betray. Picking ally when I knew you guys would pick betray would have been suicide.
You can't die. You've got 6 BP.
Well, maybe not immediately, no. But I would have been signing my own death warrant. Heck, not just mine. Everyone except Kay's.
What?
Didn't you think it through? Your vote was always gonna be betray. Let's say I was a raving lunatic and picked ally. What would happen to Kay's BP?
True.
6 plus 3 would make 9.
See? Then it'd be game over. Life over. He'd open the number 9 door and blow this popsicle stand. And that'd leave us twisting in the wind, living out the rest of our miserable lives stuck in this place. You see? That's why I chose betray. I did it to save all our necks, including yours.
Alice gritted her teeth and scowled fiercely at Dio, apparently trying to think of a rebuttal, before finally snorting indignantly and stalking away. Shortly thereafter, the warehouse was filled with the rumbling sound of the door sliding shut.
The AMBIDEX gates have closed. Round 3 of the AMBIDEX game will be the star round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the star keys. The AMBIDEX gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
As many times you want, huh? Then that means...
We can play the AB game as many times as we want, right?
Hey, didn't Zero Jr. say something about this?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Yeah, he did. Can you guys all show me your bracelets? I want to see what our colors and groups are this time. With a moment, a series of wrists were extended for me to examine. I see. Luna Clover are signed pair, and Fine Alice are magenta pair. The remaining 3 are all solos. K red and D. K is red, D is green, and I'm blue. So how are the groups supposed to work for the next round? I think the next doors are going to be those white ones down the floor B warehouse.
Yeah, I heard about those. Alice told me about them while we were here waiting for you and Clover. I think I've got them figured out.
Yeah, so lay it out for us. How the group is going to shake out this time? Fine nodded and began to explain. Option A, Thamriyell and Quark yellow pair up with me blue to open one door. Fine Alice magenta pair up with Dio to open another door. Luna and Clover pair up with K to open the last one.
Oh? Is there only one option?
Yes. No other combinations would be able to open the secondary doors. Admittedly, Tenmyoji and Quark aren't here for us to check, but I'm sure they're the yellow pair. If they weren't, then Sigma would be stuck without anybody he could pair up with.
Oh god. I never thought I'd have to put up with Dio again.
Well, you just didn't think hard enough then. Sooner or later, everybody puts up with Dio. Wait.
Wow. Well then.
So, what should we do now? It looks like we have a lot of time until the primary doors open.
Yeah, about 80 minutes.
I'm worried about Quark's condition. Those pods can't cure Radical 6. He still needs help.
Well, we don't have anything to lose, so we might as well look for that medicine. CLOVER, right?
Yeah. What about the rest of you?
Oh, I'll help.
As will I.
Me too.
Fine. I guess I can help.
What about you, Sigma?
Oh, of course I'll help. But what kind of jerk wouldn't?
Okay. We should split up and search.
After some discussion, Dio and Kay were assigned to the pantry, Luna and Alice to the treatment center, and Clover, Phi, and myself to the pressure exchange chamber.
Shall we regroup in the Floor B warehouse 10 minutes before the doors open?
We all nodded. Kay turned to Alice and Luna.
You are going to the treatment center, correct?
Yes.
Then please remember to tell Tenmyoji where we intend to meet and when.
Okay.
You must also remember to bring Quark with you. I am concerned about removing him from the pod, but it can't be helped. Without Quark's bracelet, Sigma and Tenmyoji will be unable to open the secondary door.
True.
Right.
Good. Looks like we got all that straightened out. Let's go.
With a final nod to one another, we split up, each team heading to a different direction. And we have to be stuck with Tenmyoji again? Oh, why do you put us with Tenmyoji? Every time. Every single time. I don't want to be with Tenmyoji, y'all. I really don't want to be with Tenmyoji. Last person I want to be with is Tenmyoji. This is the pressure exchange chamber, and this is also a time for us all, y'all, to take a little break. I gotta get a bunch of other stuff recorded and get this video edited out. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I apologize for the salt in the recent videos. I apologize profusely. Hopefully I can control it in the future and not be so spastic about it and everything and be so over dramatic. And honestly, I went a little bit too far, I think. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a blast. My name is Thamriyell. Like, subscribe, and also good day. And I'll see you all in next video or whatever I make. See ya.